This is the Metal Queens podcast. I'm Steve Richards. On this episode of the MQP, Tania Torm, the lead vocalist from Sialia. They are a symphonic metal band from Russia. They formed in 2018. Tania is the lead vocalist. Welcome to the Metal Queens podcast, Tania.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm very glad to be here and talking with you. Yeah.
Tania joining us from Moscow. So, how did Celia come together? Tell us the story behind how the band got together.
Okay. Actually, it was in 2018. Yes. Our keyboards, Valentina, was looking for a musician for her new band, and she invited me to sing in her band. So we had not met before. All musicians were invited through ads in internet, and we decided to do first rehearsal and started to play covers. And each of us had demos, and we started working with these demos. So it was just metal band at first, and after that we started thinking about concept, about idea, about how to call, how to what name of our band should be. Next steps, we started creative and thinking about our songs, sounds, our outfits, and others.
Now, Tania, you mentioned the name of the band, and that's my next question. You probably get asked this a lot. Celia, it's a Latin name, right? What's the deal with the name?
Celia, it is a real bluebird. Actually, it is a real bluebird, and it lives in USA. I mean, but it's small birds. But we decided to do like fantasy big blue beautiful bird, and it was started be our symbol. Actually, why Salia? We just thought about name of the band, and we want to use not so long word and beautiful for sound for pronunciations. And someone suggests this name, Salia, that it is a bluebird. And oh, okay, it would be Salia, why not? It is beautiful, it is beautiful meanings in different countries. It is always something beautiful, something about happiness, about and fantasy world too. And we started use this name for our band. And after that, we decided that we need to add blue color in our concept. And after that, we actually our musicians very creative, and we decided that uh, mm, we need have a single idea of our work at all. Not just we want not just writing songs and perform these songs. We want to have a kind of word and concept what we do, and that because of that we started thinking about legends and words and all stuffs about our our band. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the name. The name is great. Now, Tania, your background in music, obviously, I can hear it in your voice, listening to your music with Celia. Classically trained, right?
Yes, yes. But actually, I started taking vocal lessons mm, when I was 17, maybe. Yes, but I always like singing, and especially I like yes, more classical vocal, more clear voice. I think that's for me. In my opinion, it's beautiful sounds, and I hear that I like how my voice sounds in this technique. Yes, I can't imagine if I will be screaming, for example. Oh, maybe I don't know.
Tanya,
Yeah.
was music big in your house? Your parents? Do you have any brothers and sisters who were into music growing up?
Uh, no, no, no.
Mm.
Actually, no. I have a simple family. Just mm, simple worker worker people and because of this I don't have opportunity to how would say be more in music because my parents thinking that it's not so stable profession
Yeah.
and actually now I have other profession where I work in my weekdays
Hmm.
and this salary I spend on my music. Yes, because music need a lot of in you need invest a
Yeah.
lot of money, time.
Yep.
Yes, and actually, I think that I have this way be in music, be musician because I have a big passion for this.
Yeah. I
Yes.
can see that. Yeah, definitely.
But yes, yes. But my family not so interested in music. But actually, they have a good taste. I think,
Mm.
like classical music. Like they didn't uh, listen a lot of rock. But okay, I listen, and my family listen too.
Were you
Guitar, yeah.
always we have you always been into metal, and who are some of your influences, bands that are influence you?
Of course, I have. When I was a child, I didn't know about metal, or I thinking that it's something very aggressive music. But when I was 14, I heard Evanescence,
Mm.
Fallen, yes, and it's very. I was very impressed by this music, but this combination of powerful voice and music and uh, mood in these music songs. It was so dark, atmospheric, and after that, I loved it, and it's started to resonate with me. And after that, at 16, I heard Within Temptation, Nightwish, and other bands in symphonic metal, and I was I loved it very much, yeah, because I very love and at the moment too, I very love this combination of beautiful
Yeah.
and this drive energy and maybe aggressive, and it is very emotional. It's very powerful, um, and I like do this music too.
Yeah, of course. A lot of the
Yeah,
symphonic metal bands I interview on this podcast, Nightwish comes up as an influence, and of
yeah,
course Amy Lee and Evanescence, big
yeah,
influence on a lot of
yeah,
the female
yeah.
artists here on the Metal Queens podcast. So, what is the metal scene like in Moscow and Russia right now?
Um, uh, uh, I'm very glad that in Russia and in Moscow, lots of very cool bands in metal and very a lot of different genre. It's and symphonic metal and power metal and dark goth metals. We have a lot of kind of festivals of dark musics, like just dark music or gothic fest, where not just metal, or it could be just dark synth, for example. But in metal, it's too a lot of bands, and now very popular metal with folk and especially Russian folk sounds too. But actually, it's not so popular in audience. Because of course it is more popular, more not so heavy music, pop music or kind of this, and metal genre is stayed more like, I don't know, underground music maybe. So and it's more popular in Moscow and St. Petersburg, in big cities. And actually, we hope that this genre was more will started more popular in our country too, because there is a lot of bands, but there is not so big audience for this music. Unfortunately, this paradox. But I hope it will be developed and it will be interesting. And it actually it's why of the reason why our bands sometimes I know our musicians who are more popular in European countries, in American countries, but not so popular in our country. Yes, but it's life. I think it will be okay in the future.
Mm. And Tanya, have political or social conditions there in Russia impacted your ability to perform, record, or express your art at all?
Uh, 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 this political situation in we we don't say nothing about politics, but we think that we feeling that it's more harder for us to promote our music in other countries because of technique. We don't have opportunity to take advertising in other countries, for example. Because of this, we have uh, mm, and not I, I understand with that I do double work because I have one path for promote as our music in our country. We have songs in Russian language because it's understands more narrative language, and we need to promote us in other countries, and it is harder. And how I say at previously, that's in our country it's not so popular, so uh, we need to invest more our forces for this more. Yes, actually, something else about politics situation not so influence for us.
Mm. Do you prefer writing your lyrics in Russian or English, and what makes that choice?
Uh, It is interesting question because at first I was reading our songs in English, and I had some songs in Russian too, because sometimes I have thoughts and interesting phrases in Russian, of course, and I can use it lyrics to say something in different interesting way on Russian language. When I started it, for example, translate in English, or I want to I think that I want to write song in English, but I have my thoughts in Russia. I started thinking how it's better to say in English words. It's not always so beautiful how I want, for example. But actually, English, how its pronunciation in English, it's more, I think, not gentle. It's more calm maybe for pronunciations, because for example our
Tanya? Tanya?
yes,
Hi.
is it okay?
I think, yeah, you froze up there. Hold on. That we can just pick up. Okay,
Okay.
you're back. It froze up. Yep. You were just talking about the writing in English compared to Russian. You can just pick up right there.
Yes, yes. um I just want to say that in English, no, in Russia it sounds more hard because we have more um sounds, not so not so uh how say, uh okay, I mean that it's different sounds in the songs, and actually I like maybe personally I prefer writing song in English. Yeah,
All right. And speaking of
in the
songs,
end.
you have a new EP out, Mask. Um, and that is out now. It's five songs, right, that have been released on that EP.
Yes, on this EP we have three tracks. It's a song "Mask" in English, in Russian version, and our track intro. Initially, we think that it was intro uh, in songs, but we decided to separate it and do own track. Yes, and actually we have more singles released, and each single we find to better sound, how it do better for recording, for mixing, for do sound better, because of this we released just singles, and we want to well, I think we found it
Mhm.
uh, sounds, and we want to unite it all in album. Yeah.
All right. You can check out that EP, Mask. Check out the videos on streaming platforms. They are on Instagram. It is Sialia.metal on Instagram. And you can find Tanya too, Tanya.Torm_vocal on Instagram as well, and get updates on new music and also any tour dates up there as well. Tania, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I was very glad to be here.
It was great to have you here. Tania Torm, lead vocalist from Sialia, and I'm Steve Richards. This is the Metal Queens podcast. Thanks for watching.